Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a big show lined up, a lot of pictures we're going to get caught up with, some interesting pictures. So we're looking forward to getting started. But first, as always, let's get our weather done always sponsored by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning, Drew Pollard and a hard-working crew taking care of our everyday comfort needs. High today, 88, low 72, water temperature at the end of the pier, 86 degrees. Let's take a look at our river reading brought to us by Panama City, Coca-Cola. Good folks down there. Check out the Apalachicola Bluffstown, 20.8, so let's say 21 foot. But it looks like it's going to start dropping maybe tomorrow. So it's going to work its way on downriver, but 20 foot, and that's high, but it's not as high as, of course, 22 and 23. You know, when it gets in, that's when it really starts flooding the creek basin at the bottom down there. So it's going to be a lot of high water, but I don't think it'll be really serious flooding. Talking to old timers and all, they feel the same way. I laugh about old timers. I'm beginning to be one of those myself. All right, take a look at the chalk hatches out at Caryville. 10.9, right 11 foot, staying level. There's not going to be much movement in the next couple of days, so it's going to be high, right 11 foot. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Today is October the 2nd, and we're looking at really neap tides again. We're looking at a situation where neap tides today, tomorrow, and almost Friday. But look at Saturday's incoming tide. Saturday afternoon, if you have a chance, that's going to be a good, strong incoming tide. So take a look at that. Next week, a lot of strong tides. We're looking at the wind direction today. Ironically, it's coming out of the north at 5 to 10. So we have motion. So, you know, this time of year, October is just an amazing month. It's the most beautiful month of the year to me to be outdoors, and yet we have so much nature going on. It's so challenging, and it really is. Let me say at this time, I want to send our condolences for Panhandle Outdoors to Dennis Jarrell. You know, Jarrell's been on the show before. His wife passed away recently, and I got to talk to Dennis, and he got to spend some quality time with her at the end, and got to say goodbyes and all. So I'm always proud when someone can do that. So I know he misses her dearly, but we just want to send our condolences and prayers to Dennis Jarrell and his daughters. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Got all kinds of stuff to show you today. Really excited about all the things going on, and I'm going to show you there's so many storm pictures out there. You've seen them they're plastered all over TV. Thankfully, they're covering a lot of that. It's heartbreaking, and you know as well as I do what the folks are going through, and they were not expecting it. I didn't realize, none of us realized how hard it hit up there, and I saw the first picture I saw. I'm going to share it with you. The first picture I saw from all that damage and all up there was Interstate 40, because we know Interstate 40 pretty well. It's sort of west of Nashville, goes on into Knoxville and Nashville. I-40 is, someone posted this, and this is the first picture I saw. I said, oh my goodness, that kind of rain, when it cut out half of I-40, and I've been on there, a lot of y'all have too, when the storm cut away half of that, I knew it was an amazing damage was going to be coming, and of course all the other pictures followed after that. You see where the semi-trucks, they just stopped right there. So anyway, our thoughts and prayers are with those folks. I know a lot of folks are trying to help. We of course checked all of us were good, like most of y'all were. We just were thankfully that we were able to get through it. Went down. I was going to show you. Went down to the Cape and just checked things out down there. Well, I found this little. When I walk over the beach of Cape San Blas, it's just, Wendy was with us, and it was just, let me see if all kind of cool things going on. So I'm walking down there, and I just have my phone with me. So the bird, there's a dead fish there. I got a series of them. So mama bird, the baby bird wants to get some of it, and I sat and watched them. I got tickled. They ran her off, and they finally, then that one's fussing at the other one, and baby bird's coming around behind them trying to get some of the dead, look at them, trying to get some of the dead fish. Is that not nature? They've already had enough, and so he goes. He gets him a bite. Okay, then I had Then we found Wendy walking with me, this little crab, fiddler, ghost crabs really. The holes to the right here, there's a hole, okay, up there, and then all these little clumps of mud. So Wendy's explaining to it, we're having a good time. I don't have a voice in her. She's explaining what's happening. So what's going on? See right there, the ghost crab, see them going back and forth? They're digging it out, digging it out, digging it out. This is great bait, but see the little mud, these little balls of sand? This is, again, nature just doing cool stuff. And, okay, so anyway, so, oh, and this, I was gonna bring this up. This is firewood, where people have fires on the beach. It just irritates me, because if you want to build a fire on the beach, that's fine, but pick up all of your leftover wood and all, and just don't leave it there. I'm just walking down one little section. This is out sort of from our house at the Cape, and it's look at all the firewood after a storm that washed up. Hey, nobody's on the beach, folks. Okay, see all the charcoal? I'm just walking. Look at all of it. What a mess. And I don't, you know, this is where people, a lot of these folks coming down. Look at all that. And that's an isolated area, really. But nobody's on the beach. All the way down there to the right, that's toward the state park, and all the way back to the left, that was toward the state park. So anyway, I want to show you the, speaking of Wendy, it was her birthday, so I wanted to, I'm going to share some old family pictures with you. I've never done this before, but it was Wendy's birthday. And you know, you never know when you're going to get to wish happy birthday to someone for the last time. You want to do it good. So this past Sunday was Wendy's birthday. We had a nice little party, went to church with them, and all kind of, it was a great day. But I just want to share with you what I posted on Facebook. I got a lot of comments on it because a lot of folks keep up with it. So here I did. Okay, Wendy, happy birthday to our precious Wendy. From the day you were born, you have brought joy to us and so many others. You fill so many roles with faith, character, grace, and hard work. A family-loving supermom, wonderful wife, amazing history-loving teacher, fantastic friend, loyal sister, dynamic daughter, and one who loves the Lord. We love your bright and cheerful calls every morning. Looking forward to celebrating you today. So anyway, with that being said, we talk to her every morning. I posted some pictures, and I'll never flash back to any of my old pictures, but I've got a group of them here that we're going to take a look at. So this is what I posted on Facebook. I'm going way back, okay? Here we go. This is me graduating from the University of Florida with Gail, and had a great time. Had 2 kids and no job, so, but we've been blessed. Our first trip to Disney, that's Mason, that's Chip and Wendy and their little buddy. That's her in elementary school. I was just flashing through it. As a teenager, that's one of my favorite Jeeps I had. I was very reluctant to let her drive my Jeep, but we had a great time. She was I got some great stories with that. She got to go on stage over here in Tallahassee with Barbara Mandrell. Barbara Mandrell just picked her out of the audience. It's amazing, because Wendy always adored her, and she got to get on stage with her, and she played harmonica while Barbara was singing. Darling was a song, and she hit every note. It brought the house down. It was an amazing time. They were going to have big memories. So I just, and Chip and hers, I think maybe 19ish or 20ish back in the day. Loves her dogs up in the mountains, and her wedding there. And let's see, fishing with Daddy, and her sweet family. Look at them, they're grown. Anyway, that was, anyway, I just want to share some family stuff with you. I've never done anything like that on the show in the 19 years as far as early family pictures, but happy birthday, Wendy, we love you. Take a break, be right back. Okay, welcome back. Monday night down at First Baptist had the Man Up, big supper they had, and a lot of, I think around 1,500 guys were there. It was awesome, and in a situation like that, instead of taking my camera and lugging it around, I just shoot some phone video, and I hold it horizontal. Remember, like Jeff said, hold it horizontal. But so we're gonna go through a little bit of it. So ran into so many people. What a great night! It was just great. So here we go. Check it out. I'm just walking in now. They had some. I'm just walking in, and Walter was going to meet me there, and he did. He had my ticket, so coming in, just running. There's Ron Sharp, and there's a group of shady people right there. Not really. Brian and okay, and Guys just walking in. This is a food line, and Walter finally shows up, and Steve Wilson there. They're talking about some different things, and a group of guys. Everybody had some stories to share, and these young boys were taking up the tickets. And you see the food lines in there. There's Larry Carroll, and a good group of guys. Check out this guy. Could you look at that? That guy put it. Was that funny? Got to see them. I just want to show you some. And here are the food lines. Folks had like 4 tables. There were 4 tables. You're talking about feeding them fast. I mean, they were going through there. And the ladies of the church were, look at there. They just, I mean, they're like 10 ladies at every table. Yeah, look at there. Okay. And then, of course, we're eating there. I'm starting in the back, and we just sit down and eat and have a good time there. And this was just a constant flow of guys coming in and out. Look at them. And again, I'd eaten a little bit, then I got up and just shot some more video of these were some different guys coming in. Always run into some of my former students. Let me see. I want to come out. This is Brenda. I'm going to come out and talk about her later. It's special. She showed me some pictures on her phone. I'll come out and talk to her later. Mark McQueen, our school superintendent, was there. Here's a group of guys at the Youngstown Baptist Church. Those guys came down. And Walter had preached there the month of September. Look at here. This is William Perry. That's Billy Perry on the right. That's a group of, there are 2 of them outdoor ed boys. Wesley Stone, Brant Marshall. Archery, that's Justin Leake, and Justin won the tournament. In fact, in finals with Justin against his son. And to beat him, what he had to do, you had to hit a target way down there. And it was a process of elimination, and Justin ended up winning. And it beat his son. It was a lot of fun. And just Steve Brookins, an old friend of mine. So you see the fellowship and how much fun everybody has. So, okay. Here's the story I want to talk about Brenda. Coach Chester later it was good to talk to you this evening. This is Brenda Corbett at the Man Up event at First Baptist Panama City. I have fond memories of you teaching us 10th graders the skills for archery. That was in Rutherford High School in 1974. I like to think your instruction helped me have the accurate hand-eye coordination to help me become a successful deer hunter. Was that not a great testimony? As I shared with you, I deer hunted for 9 years and successfully bagged 15 deer, 2 with a crossbow. I had to give it up because of some back issues. Attached, you will find a picture of the last doe I got. She was 125 pounds. So, okay, give me a minute to find the pictures. Let me see, because, okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, here it is, okay. I'm finishing up the letter. She was 125 pounds and became Jane Doe, that now hangs on our wall between 2 bucks. Again, it was so good to see you, Brenda Corbett. And there's, look at there. She has, man, that just did my heart well to see that. It blew it up again, and let's see. Brenda, I'm so glad you came over and talked to me. Okay, here's the one she has on the wall. Her husband got those. There's Jane Doe, her last deer she shot with a bow, and there's the 2 big bucks that her husband got with a bow. So, and these were Florida bucks. I want to say Jackson County. I believe she said Jackson County. Here's a below. I thought that was cute. She had it decorated, Jane Doe. And okay, so it was just it was such a good event, a great speaker. I just shooting pictures inside the sanctuary, and Rick Burgess did the talk. It was a great talk. So anyway, when you get a chance to go to something like that, take advantage of it, and you see a bunch of good people, and you talk about a bunch of outdoor stuff. And don't forget now, next Tuesday night, we're going to have one at the church with Highland Park and that group of people, same kind of situation, and that speaker is going to be Justin Wilson from Duck Dynasty. Okay, so here we go. I got all the kind of other pictures to show you. This time of year, I know we talk about this every year in the fall about the wildflowers growing beside the highway, and I just marvel wherever I'm going at all the different flowers, and I see some close by and on the road far away. So we're down at Howard Creek the other day, checking on things down there, and this is my lantana. This just grew wild at the corner of my fence. I just started growing about 7 or 8 years ago. I just left it alone. And it's on a downhill side now, but the lantana is a spectacular Florida native wildflower, and I just really think it's cool. And by the way, then went up to the Howard Creek Country Mart, and they have some beautiful flowers just growing wild. I mean, planted wild there. Of course, a little book. But what I was going to share with you, and I got a close up here. I was going to share with you, and we'll talk about it more. The Country Mart. Right here, they have it for sale. In fact, you see the sign. Miranda Rollins, who lives down there, and she and Bo Rollins been there for a long, long time. She knows the area well. What a good person to talk to. So if you're interested in the Howard Creek Country Mart, it's for sale, and they're asking $350,000. And I was talking to Walter about it. He's a financial planner, knows all his finance. He said what people do, they really buy businesses a lot of time for the investment for the land and the property. And I've never been a financial guy. I got to thinking about that. It makes a lot of sense. But because years down the road when you sell it, that property is worth so much more. So that's interesting. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a look at our fishing game time today. Brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. Again, just one time, smack dab in the middle of the day, 11:30 to 1:30. You know, Friday we had to do some reshows because of the technical difficulties with all the storm, and they went on with the cane syrup and cane grinding. I still I got a comment Monday night at the church get together. Steve Rogers said, I still enjoy watching that show. It is a classic, so hope you still enjoy that. Let's move on now. Dove season opened up last week. Our dove hunt was canceled. I was doing it with Mike Miller. Of course, Miller Marine was, you can understand, all those boats being taken out and then put back in, they were swamped. The weather was okay to have a dove shoot, and some folks had a dove shoot. And we're going to make this up, but they were just swamped, taking boats in, then had to take them all back out. I'm on a video of that one day. It's what a massive boatyard is full of boats. People have slips that they pay for each year. So anyway, Heather Taylor sent on Facebook posted this, and what a great outdoor family. I post a lot of the Taylor family, Houston Taylor and all of them. Here we go right here. Yesterday's dove shoot at the farm was a lot of fun. Buddy, our black lab, showed us that even at 11 years old, he still has the heart of a pup and a strong desire to retrieve. It was a beautiful day. And there, let's see, let me blow this up. So everybody out there at the family dove shoot, and look at those labs there. And I've got some pictures she put. I know Houston waving at us. All right, here we go. The fun part is having that meal before you go out in the field. I don't know everybody here. I know a lot of guys and all, but this is Florida Panhandle tradition. The dove shoots in October. There he is. He's still taking care of everything. All right. You see, just very informal. Look at there's Buddy right there. 11 years old, still after him. All right, the boy's got the BB guns. Look at that old barn back there. That's you know, not many of those left. See the size of the slab of those boards? That came out of the local sawmills. Here's the cypress. All right, there's Heather. He's walking out to the field, got his boots on, practicing. Look at that. You gotta have boiled peanuts at a dove shoot. Great picture there. All right. Heather teaches at North Bay Haven. And here we got them all shot, and we're gonna clean them, put them in the bucket, and have a big cookout. Okay, moving on. This is coming up Thursday, October the 17th. This is interesting. Let's plant. Rebuilding the habitat in Salinas Park. That's at the end of the Cape, at the beginning of the Cape on the south end. This is interesting. The National Garden Club grant they got a grant. They ordered 750 grasses, plants, and shrubs and trees to help begin rebuilding the natural habitat at Salinas Park. Robbing Rennick, there's a phone number there. It'll be from 12:30 to 4:30, Thursday, October 17th. And that, folks, we need to do this all over the place. And so we rebuild our natural habitat in areas, especially in public areas that's sort of been neglected and all. So congratulations for the folks doing it down there. We'll keep you posted. If you want to help and do something fun, that'll be it. Okay, remember last week we had Students of the Month, had Braxton. Braxton was talking about a dog, Finley. Braxton's dog, Finley, watching your show. It was a great show, enjoyed it. And I said, I love it. Ann Leonard, my fellow school board member, Braxton is her nephew. So Ann sent this to me. Listen to that bottom line. He heard Braxton's voice, B's voice, and ran into the living room to watch. So he had the show on, and he heard his voice, and he went around. Is that not special? So thank you, Ann Leonard, for doing that. A couple more real quick before we wrap up. Listen, a wahoo, this is a great story. The wahoo, this is on the Panama City fishing page, he hit the mahi, this was last week before the storm. See that mahi all blooded up? Okay, that wahoo on the right hit it, attacked it. There's a video of it. But is that not a cool story? And let's show one more to end up with this. When you put the groom in charge of the wedding cake, just stack up those hot dogs and put us on it. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up. I've got a bunch more pictures. We'll get caught up tomorrow. But what a variety of things we can enjoy and relish as we get ready to enjoy our October. We really need to get out, especially this weekend. So keep your eye on the weather and all, but keep sharing those pictures. And what great stories to go along with the pictures, like the dove shoot and the archery hunt and all that. Got to wrap it up, y'all. Appreciate you watching the show. Do something good for someone else today. Have a great day. Enjoy the outdoors. Take care of it, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.